Hi, this is the instructions for assembling the revolver. The thing you need is a spring. I will show the measures and I will show it in inches. Here's in the inches, if someone uses inches, of course, and length. Again, in inches. Okay, that's for the spring. It's a normal spring, you can get it anywhere on Amazon or anywhere you can get. And office clip, I don't know how it's called in the English exactly, but it's small. It has to fit in this hole here. I will show exactly how to assemble, but before you print, before you assemble, I didn't make the tolerances good enough because the pin used for the lever, cylinder lever, has to go in the body, and here's the problem starts. If you have a good printer, calibrated, I think it won't hold very well. So I think you just can drop some glue here on the pin. Not much, of course. Don't put it in there, but wait when the glue hardens. I use cyan acryl. It's in Polish, but I will try to find cyan. Super glue. Every super glue is cyanide, but simple glue. Drop. You can make it so it's not the. It just has to make the pin bigger so it fits more firmly. It has only to move this amount, so I think it's good enough. Okay, that's it for the lever. The cylinder itself is simple. You print it. As it stays flat here, you take this, print the cylinder pin. It has a little widened part here, so you put it through here. The widened part is so it's not falling out, and this part goes into this hole. And again, if you have trouble in, for example, yours is, I hate English and I love it at the same time. If it's loose, wait, I assembled it wrong. It's other way. No, it was good. sorry for misunderstanding. No, it is wrong. Sorry. Very sorry. It's way easier to see on the flat screen than real life. If you assemble this, you're basically done. You just try to fit it and see if it works. You know. And you can of course put the bullets into these holes and they fit. So yeah, that's it for that cylinder. Now for the trigger part. You have a pin, hammer pin. Mine was a little too big, that didn't want to print it again, so I just sanded it so it's smaller in diameter. It goes here, but before you do that, take the trigger and a wire, very thin wire. It's like in inch and millimeters. I think even the toothpick would work, but I don't know. It's a little small hole, so I don't know. And okay, trigger and the spring. This is kind of tricky because you have to. The trigger itself is bigger than the trigger hole here, but if you rotate it and wiggle its way in, it fits. So if it fits, it's good. And that's also the tricky part. You have to find the hole in the wait. There's this hole in the trigger for the pin, of course, but I have trouble. Here it is, I think. Let's see. Yes, it is. So now the trigger is loose. That's why we need a spring. This is also kind of tricky part. Let me use flash so you can see. You can see it there. I will take my clippers. You have to make sure you make the trigger all the way. You can do it. Okay, sorry. The spring has to go into a. It's kind of hard because I'm looking at the phone monitor like right now, not my real view, so it's hard. But you kind of see where is it going. Okay. It's hard, I know, but I didn't have any other idea how to fit the spring there, but I think it's in, right? Yeah, it's in. So you kind of see the trigger had a little curve, so the spring can't fall out. At least I think that's how. Okay, now the hammer. The focus is terrible. Have the hammer, take this way, and simply just remember to hold the trigger so it fits. And as I before put the hammer pin, it's kind of hard, so cut. Okay, I helped myself with some. Here, this is kind of tricky, but you know, I'm not an engineer. I fairly over-engineer some things and make them harder than they should be. But that's my only idea. So now you see, when you cock the hammer, the trigger holds the hammer, you know, like a real thing. Now take the nail clipper, this thing. It works like a spring, so it's basically ideal for this. And now this little notch have to hold the widened part of the clipper, so you have to squish the clipper. It's kind of hard, I know, but when you do something and know how to do something, it's easier for you. But you kind of see that it's there, right? The grip itself has a little notch, so you know which one is which. It just closes. You have to use some force sometimes, and don't worry, you won't destroy anything. Why it has... Technical difficulties, cut. Okay, I used some force, but it works, okay? Now you can test if it works. It works, so if it works, it's good, okay? Now the last part. Take the cylinder, focus, insert, close. I couldn't, and I think I never will, be able to do the spinning rotation of the cylinder when you cock the hammer. There's basically no space left here for the mechanism, any other mechanism. As you can see, mine is a little different because this is the prototype version, but don't worry, it's everything the same, but you just don't have this little hole there. I tried to do something like spring there, and if you pull back this little thing, it will unlock the little notch here from the cylinder, and it can basically fall out. But it didn't work, so I just glued it in place, and it still works. It won't fall out. Basically, if you want to take out the cylinder, it only will take out then. I'm sorry. So that's it. I hope this assembly tutorial will help you. If you have any more questions, ask me in the comments. But if not, I wish you good luck in life. Happy New Year and much fun. Bye.